Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, the season hasn't started the way they had expected it to, and have come up against some very difficult matchups. Still plenty of time, of course, to make adjustments, and tonight's game will be another opportunity to try to build that confidence this team needs. And Kenny, part of the early season is about making adjustments. For some, it's new personnel. For others, it's getting situated in a new city and a new arena. Tell us a little bit about that process.
Well, you know, players and coaches have been together for a while. They have the huge advantage because they know what to expect and they know the process.
I've gone through large changes in my career. Each day you just try to get a little better as a team, and you hope by the end it works out.
Joining us courtside, a guy who's always in mid-season form, Kevin Harlan.
Nice.
It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan. It's checked in for Zeller. Derek Williams comes in for Sullinger. Smart's checked in for Bradley. And Jefferson subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Caspi. Lance Stevenson is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Koufos in at the four-man position.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Cauley Stein with the screen for Rondo. It's good. This game is all even. Rondo's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And a chance to check out the stats for Cauley Stein. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up 6 points a night, 6 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And with his great size, he's a big-time force around the rim.
I like the way he goes after rebounds. He thinks every one of them is his. Same with blocking shots.
Jefferson kicks to Olynyk. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Willie Cauley Stein. The Celtics have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line. You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Stevenson dishes to Koufos. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Kings lead by 1.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Rondo with the steal. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And he banks in the layup.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
There's the screen. Olynyk in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Shot's good. Olynyk's got 6 points.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, George Karl and I caught up for just a bit. Their #1 priority is not to give up any looks on the inside, anything easy in the interior, guys. He told me, quote, "We want to have the key look like a fancy club out there. Crowded, not a lot of room, and very hard to get into." Sounds like your kind of place, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
The drive by Rondo. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Boston Celtics, 5 games behind.
And when you look at Boston, that big splash they were hoping for to start the season just never evolved. I mean, they're stuck there in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, and frankly, I would have been surprised if they had gotten off to a hot start. I mean, I don't see a whole lot that leads me to believe they can be an upper echelon team.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. Olynyk was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, "If you don't see a good shot, find someone who does." So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Kicks it to Casper. Stevenson outside. 1:11 left here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Caspi passes to Cauley-Stein. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Smart. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Right side Jefferson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit